Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, typically I usually post videos on the weekend, but I've been getting so many comments and questions. I thought, okay, I'll drop a video in the middle of the week because the topic, if you're not aware, is this whole Mythos thing, which a lot of people have reached to me about. And if you're in cybersecurity, you must be aware of this, right? That there has been this massive development where Anthropic have they have developed a model called Mythos, and which is an extremely powerful model. It is able to break like most of the modern cybersecurity controls. It's able to develop zero-day exploits, and most of the modern software applications on which the internet is running, they're saying it will be able to develop 0 days for it at a much faster speed. A lot of people are saying this is just hype, and it's just like people they're trying to create hype for their new model. I would say that is absolutely incorrect. If you are not familiar, they've also developed this project Glasswing, which is what is this? They are bringing together Amazon, Anthropic, Apple, CrowdStrike, Google, on all, in an effort to secure this. Basically, bring together what is the best way to get ready for this model. And this is, if you are familiar with my videos, this is a great way to actually do a responsible release of AI. Instead of just releasing it and then sitting back and seeing all the 0 day exploits which are coming, Anthropic did the right thing. They got the proper stakeholders together, and now they're making the world ready for this as much as possible, right? Instead of releasing it and then dealing with the damage that it would cause. But unfortunately, that's the good news. The bad news is, like I said, Mythos is extremely powerful. I'm going to put the resources for this. I would definitely recommend everybody to go through this, and they have actually demonstrated. Just you can see this Opus 4.6, which is the current most powerful model. Compare and Mythos, it is like 83.1%. You can see Opus was at 66.6%. When it comes to reproducing cybersecurity vulnerabilities, Mythos is at 83.1%. And Cisco has said there is no going back. You know, as you can see here, they compared, and really wanted to show you. Yeah, this one. You can see Mythos found a 27-year-old vulnerability in OpenBSD, one of the most hardened operating systems which are there. Right? It was able to find a vulnerability nobody had even been able to find for 27 years. It discovered a 16-year vulnerability in FFmpeg, which is used by you don't know literally like we can't even imagine the number of applications that are using it for encoding, decoding, and it is able to autonomously find and chain together several vulnerabilities in a complete attack chain. So that is why everybody is kind of freaking out, because they know the nightmare which is going to happen. Every CISO with a security program is going to have to understand what's going to happen when we have 0 days coming out, like literally every day after Mythos gets released. So this is what I really wanted to understand. This is not like hype. Okay, Anthropic would not gather together all of these giants of the industry just for like hype. All these people would not come together unless they knew something serious is about to happen. So that is the bad news. There have been numerous reports like what's going to happen when you get so many 0 days coming out. What's the way to deal with it? What do we have to do? And if you're familiar with my videos, I've talked many times about this. One thing I would recommend, just first, do not believe what all the vendors and everybody is shouting out. Do your own research. First, understand what Mythos is, what it can do, what are the benchmarking reports which they have done to show what it is possible. And after that, after you have a good idea, the best resource I would currently recommend is this one from the Cloud Security Alliance. It's really good. Basically, building a Mythos ready security program. See, what is going to happen is you're going to see a flood of patches come out once Mythos gets released, right? So you need to be ready what to prioritize, what not to prioritize. This document does a great job of summarizing what is Mythos, what is going to happen. If you're a CISO and you have to present to the board, this is an excellent document for understanding it and getting ready. It also gives some great pointers on what you can do to be ready. This is the Mythos AI Ready Security Program. What you have to do from a technical perspective. These are the questions you should be asking. What's the current stance on AI? Uh, are we using agentic security tools? If is our security program primarily defensive? It is, or are we? Do we have some sort of a zero trust environment there? So This way you can actually go through it and get ready for what happens after Mythos. One thing I would definitely recommend, that you have to think outside patching. You cannot be patching literally every day as more and more vulnerabilities come out. So you have to think of it from the concept of zero trust. What How have you hardened your environment? Assume that the attacker is already inside. Do you have multiple layers of security within your environments that can help you properly secure against a potential 0 day if it gets exploited, right? Have you put in actual AI based controls? As AI becomes faster than humans, you would need to put an AI to combat it. So, machine versus machine. So, definitely go through this. I'll put all these resources there. So, if you want my opinion, I would recommend become AI literate as quickly as possible. Understand the impact that AI is having. Do not be living in a dream world where AI has no impact upon your organization. Get up to speed on Mythos, go through this document, go through this checklist. If you're a CISO, download it, and then assess your environment against it. That will leave you in a much, much better position. I'll also put some of these resources which will help you understand more, like from a operational perspective, what are the things you can do, understanding the attack surface, what's happening within. But like I said, the best way to get ready for this is to make yourself as literate as possible about Mythos and assess your environment. First, understand what it is, and then assess your environment against it, and then create a tactical and an operational plan. Think outside patching, think in terms of zero trust and actual preventative security. Okay, I hope this was useful to you. This was just a short video to really try to separate the hype from the reality. I'll put all these resources in the comment section. Check them out. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.